Oh, can I be honest? Like, it might be titled the half of it, but I definitely wanted the full version of it because I didn't want this story to end. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a brand new Netflix movie review. Today I'm going to be discussing the half of it, a movie that many of you guys have been asking me. I mean, over the last 24 hours, I've gotten comments saying, hey, Zach, where's your review of this? Zach, where's your review of this? And I said, I forgot to request the screener for this, but I'm happy to be at least talking about it finally because this is a movie that I've been looking forward to. I thought it came out next week, but no, it comes out today, and I'm sure that a lot of you guys have gotten the chance to check it out already. So of course, if you guys are new here, make sure again to hit that like and subscribe button. If you want to be a geek like me, if you love talking movies, well, that's where we love to have a bunch of fun over here on a daily basis, as well as make sure to comment down below. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this movie. Were you guys excited for this one? Have you heard about it yet? Have you watched it yet? Let's discuss it all down there. Half of it is about a young teen Ellie Chu, who agrees to write love letters for a jock, but she doesn't expect to become his friend or fall for his crush. This again is a movie that I was looking forward to ever since I heard about Alice Wu as the director, saw the trailer, and really started hearing a lot more buzz coming about this film. Netflix has had a lot of success with these. I mean, they have To All the Boys I've Loved, they've also had Always Be My Maybe, and many more like that. And I think this has kind of been their nice wheelhouse where they get these little independent type comedies, type romantic comedies, and they really make them work. And not all of them are the best, definitely, but some have broken out through the mold, and I would be very happy to say that the half of it really breaks through in a very unique way. This is a beautiful movie. It's very subtle, and a lot of its sensibilities feel relatable to a lot of different people. I actually want to go as far to say I think other than just that, this is a story that will relate to more than just one person. That's what I think actually makes this movie the most beautiful that it can possibly be, is that there is someone to always latch onto, and there's something in here that will feel relatable to others, no matter what it's about, because that's what love is. And I think that's what this film really portrays so well, is what love is and the definition of love and the differences between each other and different people. And that's actually the reason that I love the half of it so much in those categories, and really why I came to really be entertained by this movie. Sometimes when it comes to these high school dramas, the one thing I'm always worried about is the eye-rolling nature. Am I going to eye-roll throughout it? And I'm actually happy to say that for a majority of this film, I actually forgot it was a high school kind of YA love drama. It really comes to be something that feels so real, and I think a lot of that goes to Alice Wu's directing and writing. It is some of the strongest that I've seen in a romantic comedy like this in quite a while, and again, adds to the depth of what these characters are going through. All the likes of Leah Lewis, who plays Ellie Chu in here, who gives a fantastic performance. I mean, a really fantastic performance, and something that, again, feels relatable. It's really her performance that really structures this film and makes it, again, feel so personal to the story, which, again, this film feels personal. This feels like something that Alice Wu may have gone through sometime in her life. I don't know much about the background history of why she decided to write this movie, but it does feel that personal, and it does feel passionate coming from her. And when that can bleed off the screen into my eyes, into the feels, that's what can make it be a very strong movie. Even though this is a romantic comedy, in the same sense it is also a coming-of-age tale that keeps an eye on the full exploration of life and its expectations within love, and really the amount of adorableness in here, and also the breeziness and even the self-awareness that this story can actually feel and further out, is one of the things that actually makes this story really come all together. Now, if I am talking nitpicks though, I do have one in particular nitpick to this whole entire story. While two main characters are pretty much fleshed out, the love interest in here, Esther, I never really got the reason why they fell in love with her. And that is the honest truth of this story. I don't understand how they came to really like her. I don't think there's enough character exploration in hers. And I think besides just a couple scenes, we could have used a little bit more exploration within inside of her character. Because for the most part, it's just because she's pretty, she's nice, and there's a couple other small details about it, but that's really much the gist that I got from it. That just kind of goes to the high school adventure that we all have gone through. We've all gone through high school. We've all seen someone that we're like, dang, they're beautiful, and maybe you feel the infatuation. And I can understand where that perspective is coming from, but I do think for me to fully care about the story, that is something that I would have really liked to have seen. Before I give you guys my final thoughts on the half of it, make sure to comment down below. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this movie. Are you guys excited for it? Are you not? I'm so curious to hear your guys' thoughts on this one as well. As well, if you're a geek like me and you love talking movies, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you can continue talking with me about movies, as well as when Sandwich on Films, when theaters finally start opening up, head on over to Sandwich on Films so you can check out movies early, and as well just a big thank you to you and a big thank you to my Patreon supporters, because without you, I wouldn't be able to do this. The half of it feels very fresh, and while I would have loved this story to keep continuing, because I do love these stories, and possibly Netflix will probably want to make a sequel if this thing starts to blow up, I'll be fine with that, because I love these characters so much, and really love the character of Ellie Chu, played by Leah Lewis, who really gives a breathtaking and breakout performance in here, and that's really a lot of the thanks to the directing and writing from Alice Wu, who, again, directs such a passionate and, again, breathtakingly beautiful story that does feel so relatable in so many different nuances. This is a coming-of-age story for sure. It's a romantic comedy as well, and it's one that really just captured me in so many different lights. I felt relatable to this in other natures. I think there's a way to really be exploring into the nature of growing up through high school, and maybe feeling a little bit different than others, and that's something that I really much appreciate about the half of it. So with all that said, I'm going to give the half of it a B+. Know your guys' thoughts on this movie. I'm so curious to hear your guys' thoughts on this one. Thank you guys again so much for watching this, and of course, until next time, stay classy.